Good morning, everyone. I hope you're having a beautiful Thursday. I just finished my morning routine, my self care routine this morning. I'm just feeling really, really good, really amazing, really inspired. And I wanted to come and share this video on the power of writing it down, right? With all of my workshops, with clients, with a lot of things that I speak about, I always encourage people to write down your visions, write down your goals, write down your desires, because there's so much power in when you take something out of your mind from an idea where it all starts right here and you put it down on paper. You're now taking it from the spiritual and bring it into the physical, and it's so powerful. It may seem like something so simple, but you may look up one day and see that not only did you manifest what you wrote down, but you may exceed what it is that you originally wrote down. And so, yeah, I just wanted to talk about that because this is how I've been living my life for a long time now, for several years, having a practice of making sure that I write down my vision. And so, one of the things that I do every single year is I write what is called a manifestation letter. So, it's like a letter that you write proclaiming what it is that you want before you actually have it, but you're saying it in the now. You're speaking it as if it's happening now, right? So I got really emotional this morning because I picked up my manifestation letter. This is my little 4-page letter right here. And honestly, I haven't read it in a while. When I first wrote this one in January, I would read it every single day. And so it has different topics. Like it has, my self-care practice. It has my personal development. It has my business, like my coaching, my workshops. It has my jewelry, hair braiding, love relationships, sisterhood connections. It's my desires in all of these areas written down in the way that I want to live it, right? And so when I first wrote it, I would read it every single day. I keep it next to my nightstand, and I would read it out every single day. Now, I I set it down for a while and I stopped reading it, but I kept it next to me. So to this morning, something told me to pick it up and read it. And I got really emotional because there were several things that I read on this list. And again, the year is not even over yet, but I've manifested many things on this list. One of the things is I spoke about this mastermind program I wanted to start for women, and I was speaking about how it's impacting their lives. And before it even had a name and all of that, I was really going into details on what I would like women to experience through that and what I would like to experience through that. And that has since come to fruition, and it's now called Magnetic Woman. What I really got emotional about was when I read the paragraph about my hair clientele. And so I've been braiding hair for 16 years. And this is the one thing in my life that has become an embodiment. And so when I say that, is I don't really have to advertise or chase after any clients when it comes to hair because it's so an embodiment to me. I just magnetize it to me. I manifest it because of my magnetism and because of the practice I've been in for so long. It just comes natural. But I wanted to up level it, right? So I'm gonna read my paragraph on hair crowning here, and then I'll share my win. So it says, I now have no less than 5 or more active hair clients, generating no less than $500 or more each month. I love being creative and making my clients look and feel beautiful. I enjoy the conversations, the positive energy, and powerful exchanges that happen during my braiding sessions. My clients always return, they refer others, and tip. And I am grateful. I love giving special gifts to those who refer others to me. So I started crying because I recently did some of the numbers on my clientele these past few months, and I have doubled that amount of clients. So I've been seeing like 8 to 10 clients a month, and I only set my goal for 5. So I started crying because it just is amazing when you write down what it is that you desire, and not only do you get that, but it actually expands, and it's more than what you thought. Because sometimes our mind, we set goals and we set limitations based on where we at, but then creator may have something more for you. Or you might be just more powerful than what you think you are. And so yeah, I just started crying, and I got really inspired to just kind of talk about that. It's so powerful. And of course, with other things, like if you're building something new, something you've never done before, sometimes it takes a while to get to that embodiment, to that attraction. So I mean, and of course it takes work. You have to do the work. There's the feminine, the spiritual, kind of like calling it forth and being that magnet to receive it, but you also have to leap into action and to be able to be in the positions and the places where you need to be in order for it to come to you. And so yeah, I just wanted to share that whatever it is that you are desiring for your life, it's kind of like when people do vision boards, right, every year, which is what I do as well. It's like writing the description of your vision board, writing it out. Now, what is that? What are those pictures? What do they mean? Like write it out as if it's happening. So yeah, speaking of that, I will be doing a vision board workshop in November. So stay tuned for that announcement once I decide what I'm going to call it, but it definitely will be happening. My next live workshop is called Reclaim Your Joy, and that's happening on October 20th. I definitely invite you to that. Feel free to look on my page for the invitation, and I'll be sharing more about that. And yeah, again, just want to encourage you to write down whatever it is that you desire. Write down whatever it is that you want to affirm for your life, because it is so powerful. It is so powerful when you write it down, when you get it out, get those ideas out of your head onto paper, and do the work in between, to make it come to you. And doing the work doesn't always mean, again, it doesn't always mean going, taking action, doing, but also getting still to receive the messages for yourself, getting still to visualize yourself doing the thing that you want, to speak it, to stand in the mirror and speak those affirmations of what it is that you desire for yourself. And again, it is really powerful. So I encourage you to do that. And if you would like some support with that, this is something I do with my private coaching clients. And I also have a session in my Magnetic Woman Mastermind program that we actually go through this manifestation letter, and it's a part of the life work that they do. And so my next Magnetic Woman Mastermind program is actually starting on October 4th, next week. And if you're interested, I will definitely put the link to the registration. And I would love to have you. I would love to take you on a 90-day journey with like-minded sisters to dig deep. Because sometimes we need that accountability. We need that support. Like, we know we can do these things. We can do these things like, oh, that's easy, I can do that. But are you really going to do it? If you don't have like some encouragement, if you don't have some accountability, if you don't have someone in your corner, making sure that to check in with you, did you do that thing that you said you were going to do? And sometimes that's all it takes for us to get into action, for us to get into movement, for us to really achieve results. And whether it be from me or not, like, it's definitely important that you find something that works for you, whether it be an accountability partner or, some program or a coach. Like, get that accountability support so that you can really achieve the results that you want. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. And yeah, remember to write down your goals, write down your vision, and stay tuned for more announcements from me. Peace, love, and light.